Welcome, welcome. This is Aerica Karriem, and I am so excited to be here, you all. I am a relationship coach, a family mediator, an author, and a speaker. If this is your first time joining me, I just want to say welcome, welcome. If you are watching the replay, welcome, welcome. And if you are a continuous person that shows up to get my words of wisdom. Welcome, welcome. This today we're going to be talking about my mom gives bad advice. My mom gives bad advice. Listen, I want to share something with you. Um, Over the past weekend, we just completed our 2-day mother-daughter boot camp. And there are so many things that go on and so many breakthroughs, so many breakdowns, right? And there's so many people that really get a chance to finally hear each other out, finally understand what the other person goes through. And I just want to say that sometimes people are just really they just have their perception, their own made up story. And I just want to say I am just so glad that I am able to be over the mother daughter boot camp, because there's just so many I'll say, like I said, breakthroughs that go on during this time, right? During the 2-day boot camp. And so, one of the things I wanted to share with you is how mothers can really give bad advice. And it's not that they're trying to give bad advice intentionally, it's just how they grew up, right? Or what has worked for them. And sometimes what works for you does not work for everybody, right? And so I want to give you a couple of examples of some of the things that go on and that went on in the mother daughter boot camp. Um, so one of the things, now I want to just give you some backstory. This mother daughter boot camp is for age 18 and up. It's for adults, right? And so the reason why I made it for adults only is because, again, there's so many things that mothers and daughters need to talk about when they get older, as far as opposed to when they're younger, trying to raise them, right? So now these girls are women and they're almost out of their own. Either they have their own children, and again, like I said, they have their own story of what should have happened, what could have happened, mama, why didn't you? And the list goes on and on. So the first thing that they said, one of the mothers said was one of the young girls, she said that she had an abusive boyfriend, and she went to go cry and vent to her mom, and the mom told her to stay there, sit down and talk to him and try to work it out. Well, because she valued her mom's opinion, that's what she did. And he kept abusing her. So basically, she took that as her mother gives bad advice and she shouldn't listen to her. Well, I just want to say, in behalf of the daughter, I wouldn't have never told my children, my girls, or my boys, because let me tell you, women are abusive as well. But I would never tell my children to stay with someone abusive. I wouldn't even tell them to try to work it out or sit down and talk to them. That's just not what I would do. However, it depends. People give advice based off of their experiences, right? People give advice based off of what they've seen, heard, or been through, right? And so at this point, the mother and the her father had been together for maybe about 26 years. And I think it was 26 or 27 years. And the mother had gotten abused by the father, right? And so they are still together to this day. And so that's where the mom says, okay, you know what? Maybe we need to work it out. So, I mean, maybe they need to work it out. But here's the thing is that number one, that's not her husband. And number two is we have to figure out some self-worth and self-esteem and self-love issues that the mother is going through. And we did work that out, right? And so there's so many breakthroughs again that we have and that goes on in the mother-daughter boot camp. So again, that was story number one, and that was not good advice. I wouldn't tell my children to stay and work it out with someone. The next thing a mother said to her daughter was, if you are looking to attract more guys, then you need to dress girly. And what she meant by that was you need to show more cleavage. You need to dress in a shorter skirt or shorter shorts. And you need to make sure that you have your nails and your feet done at all times. And so the girl took it as, okay, I will start doing that. But when she decided to take her mom's advice, she started getting men that are really just wasn't for her intellect or her mind. She attracted men that just really wanted to use her and abuse her and just possibly maybe just get in the bed with her. And that was her experience, right? And so that was a second mom's bad advice, to wear skimpier clothes. I would never tell my girls that. And so again, we base things off of our experiences. And sometimes our experiences is just not that's things we just shouldn't relate to our girls. It's just not, y'all. And then we had another one where this girl was, I think she was 24, and she lived with her mom. Her mom is a single mom. Well, in this case, her mom she just swear that her mom was giving her bad advice. Well, the advice that her mom gave her was, don't change jobs until you have another one lined up. Okay. So the girl thought that that was horrible advice. So I asked her, I said, well, are you getting abused? Are you getting, harassed on the job? Basically, she didn't have any complaints about that. It was just that they were requiring extra work hours. Well, this girl don't have any children, and the extra work hours was just a 1 day a week for the next 3 weeks, right? So she said, okay, I'm gonna quit because I don't want to do that. Well, the mom said, that's not good. Just go ahead and work your 3 weeks until just go ahead and just do your the 3 days, right? Which was 1 day extra per week. Well, when the daughter got in the mother-daughter boot camp, she explained to us what happened, and I told her that that's not bad advice. Absolutely not. The girl has a car payment, car insurance. She does a water bill at her mom's house. And she just have a few more, well, cell phone bill. The thing about it is that when you are a millennial, you think you can just quit. And because I'm tired, that's very irresponsible when you don't have any more money coming in. So then what happens? Then you would be asking your single mom for help, or if you have a dad around, you would be asking them for help, right? So in that case, that is not bad advice, because the mom just don't want any extra bills that she don't have to pay, that's not hers. She don't have the extra money to give to the daughter. So again, we have to in life figure out what is bad advice and what advice is helpful to our daughters. And the first two examples, in my opinion, was just not good examples, but we straightened that out. And then the last one was a great advice, because you don't want to put more stress and overwhelm on another person if you don't have to. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you are wanting to do the mother daughter boot camp, then I just want to say that we are now almost ready to open the mother daughter boot camp, and you can start in a couple of days. We'll be ready to talk about it. So if there's any other questions you have for me, you can always inbox me. You can always email me at hello@ericakarriem.com, hello@ericakarriem.com, and I or one of my assistants will get back with you. But last thing I want to say is that make sure that you like, subscribe, follow, and share. Like, subscribe, follow, and share. Like, subscribe, follow, and share. Depending on what platform you are on social media. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.